I will say that. You don't fast every day, right? You can have one day a week where you do a disciplinary fast, maybe 3 days a month where you fast, and then there's corporate fasts that are called. So that makes sense. You're not starving yourself all day long. If you are, there's probably something going on, because I've seen it as well when people become very religious about fasting and they're doing it out of law and legalism. They're afraid that God doesn't see them and God doesn't love them. And so if they fast more, then God is going to see them. That's not what we're talking about. We're fasting when God tells us to fast. But the interesting thing about this that's very clear is that demon is not moving unless you pray. So even if you fast all day, that's not the only authority you need. You need the ability to pray. And you don't get prepared in the moment. You prepare before the moment. We have learned that sometimes the disciples would fall asleep and sometimes they would doubt, even though they were with Jesus. So I'm going to give you a pass. I'm going to give me a pass that sometimes we're not as strong as we need to be. But we should be praying on a consistent basis so that when we're faced with opposition, we're not knocked down easily. You don't wake up and become powerful. You develop your muscles. You don't wake up and just be authority in the realm of the spirit. You have years and years of developing yourself and growing in the knowledge of God. Prayer should be on your breath. People always say, what does it mean to pray without ceasing? It means that Jesus is on your mind. You are thinking about him. And it doesn't mean you say Jesus, Jesus, Jesus every moment. But as soon as you think about him, you acknowledge him. You invite him into your space. That is what intimacy is, the intentional acknowledgement of God's presence. How do I know I'm intimate with the Lord? I am aware of his presence everywhere I go. I'm intentionally breathing him in. I'm intentionally thinking about him.